Hey everybody, it's Miss Valerie. So today we are going to talk about a brand new word you've maybe never heard before, or kind of like a concept that might be new to you. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to ask you, how do you feel today? Are you feeling mad, tired, happy, or sad? So why don't you tell us how you feel, whomever you're with, you tell them how you're feeling today. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds. Thank you so much for sharing that with whomever that you were with. I feel happy today. So today we're going to talk about a new word or concept dealing with how we're feeling, right? And so the word is called self-control, right? This big blue word up here, self-control, right? So sometimes we may be feeling a certain type of way, but we need to really think about how to act on them, right? So we've talked about before when we're angry, do we hit? No way, Jose. If we're really sad, do we scream? Ah! No. This is something that we're going to talk about today is self-control and how we feel and acting in a good thumbs up green way and things that we can do to make good green choices, right? And so for self-control, there's 3 things that we need to do. 1, 2, 3, and they're on your screen. Next to number 1 is we need to stop. Number 2 is we need to really think. And number 3 is, and then we can act. So we are going to do a little fun activity together to kind of talk about self-control and how we handle those things that we're feeling. So I'm going to exit out of this so that we can do it together. Okay, so before we get started, I really want to talk about how big emotions that we feel can hit us really at any time. We can get excited really quickly when we see mom bringing out dinner. We can get really sad when our show ended and we wanted it to go a little bit longer. Or we can get angry when our dinner or our lunch spills all over our table. That's kind of frustrating. That would make me really angry too. And big emotions are okay. We always talk about that. Your emotions and how you feel are okay, but it's how we handle them. And the word self-control helps. This is that we have learned to have self-control. So the first thing we're going to talk about right here is you get really excited, so you scream really loudly. What do you think? I want you to think about that. Do you think it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down? No. So I want you to find on your words. I want you to find the word, oops, icons. No, that's not self-control. Or a thumbs up or a smiley face, okay? So I want whomever you're with, I want you to say, no, that's not self-control, or yes, that's a good thing to do, and a smiley face like, okay? So you're super excited and you scream so loudly. Ah! What do you think? If you're in school, what do you think you should do if you're super excited? Should you scream really loudly? Make a choice. The answer is no, because that interrupts things. Sometimes it hurts people's ears, so we're going to put that under here. Oops, it's not going to let me do that unless I do it this way. When we're excited, we can do other things rather than scream. What is something that we can do when we're excited rather than scream? We can do a big smile. That's something that we can do when we're really excited. That's a better choice than screaming. What about you get angry, so you throw a book against the wall? Is that something that you should do when you're frustrated? Remember, what's their 3 things? You need to stop, think, and then you can act. So what do you think? You get angry, should we throw something at the wall Take a second and make a choice. The answer is no. We should never throw something against the wall. When we're angry, remember, we can take 5 deep breaths. We can close our eyes and count to 5. We can ask for help from somebody, but we shouldn't be throwing things against the wall. So it can go right here. You yell, "I need to use the restroom," while your teacher is talking or your parent is talking. What do you think? If you yell at somebody like that, what do you think do you think that's a good idea? Yes or no? You make the choice and let me know. The answer is no. We never yell at somebody that I need to use the restroom like that. You can raise your hand and say, "Can I use the restroom, please?" Or you can raise your hand and point on your speech device. You can touch the speech device that says, "I need to use the restroom, please," but we never yell at somebody. So we're going to put that in the no. The next one, you are so excited, so you tell your friend about it. What do you think? You're so excited, so you turn over and say, "I'm so happy." What do you think of that? Is that a self-control choice or not very good? I like that. That's a really nice way to tell your friend that you're excited. We yell at her? No, but it's really nice to tell someone, "I'm so excited." Good job, you guys. And the last one is you wait patiently to eat dessert until your mom says it's okay. So let's say you just ate dinner and you're so hungry and you know mom made a piece of cake, right? And you're waiting so nicely. You're sitting there and you're waiting so nicely. What do you think? Is that good self-control or no? Go ahead, make a choice. All right, here's the answer. Yes, I love that. That's such good self-control. Sitting there and waiting so nicely. Sometimes it's so hard to wait for some things, but you know what? That's really, really good choice. So, good job, everybody. That makes me really happy. So, something that we talked about, we're going to recap, is self-control. Some of you may need a little bit of help from this, right? We all do. Sometimes, I want that piece of cake now, but waiting is really good self-control. Self-control is making those good choices even when we don't feel like it, right? So big emotions happen all the time, but we need to stop, think, and then act on those things. And I really hope that this activity that we just did kind of helped you. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Bye, you guys.